now time that I welcome our next presenter for the day. Well, petrochemicals are everywhere, from plastics to soaps, from detergent to synthetic fibers, paints, resins. It's all about petrochemicals. So our next speaker is going to talk about petrochemicals and solvents. I would now call on stage Mr. Mohammad Emami Meibodi from Lavan Oil Refining Company. Well, if I talk about this wonderful personality, well, Mr. Meibodi is currently the head of sales and marketing of Lavan Refineries. He is the sales and marketing specialist at Lavan Refinery from year 2017 to 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome this wonderful personality, Mr. Meibodi.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone here for organizing this event, and I'm grateful for having this opportunity to be able to present. Okay, thank you. And I am grateful for having this opportunity to present Lavan Refinery to all of you great people here today. In this presentation, I would like to start by showing you where Lavan Island and its refinery is located, and then I will move on and give an update on our products and the progress that we have made on our future investment projects and upcoming projects. For simplicity, I've divided this presentation into 4 distinct parts. First, in order to give a better understanding of the Lavan's potentials, I will give an illustration of where the island is actually located. Then I will move on and give a brief introduction on the evolution of the refinery in the past 4 decades. And in the next section, I will give some brief explanation about our sales policy and an update on our products. And then finally, in the last section, I will give an update on the progress that we have made on our upcoming projects in the last few months. So to begin with, Lavan Refinery is located in the southern part of Iran in the Persian Gulf. As you can see, the fact that the island has access to international waters makes the transportation of our products economically feasible to far-reaching Asian countries. Lavan Island is a long and stretched coral island with more than 20 kilometers long and about 5 kilometers wide, makes it the 3rd biggest island in Iran after Qeshm and Kish. The refinery is located in the southern eastern part of the island. Currently, the island has 1 airport, which is mainly dedicated to the transportation of its personnel. And the island is accessible via air, passenger ships, and boats. And there are currently about 1,500 residents in the island. And there are also 2 jetties in the island, which is dedicated for the loading of our oil products. I will now move on and give a brief introduction about our history and the evolution of the refinery in the past 2 decades. Lavan Refinery was established in 1977 by a former Yugoslavian company. It initially consisted of 1 distillation unit, and our first products were naphtha, gas oil, fuel oil, and kerosene. Later on, and in the year 2002, our first catalytic reforming unit came into operation, and we started producing gasoline for the first time in the same year. Later on, and in 2009, our dual-use jetty and our LPG storage tanks were built. The dual-use jetty is currently used for loading our LPG and the transporting of goods to the island, and it has a draft of about 6 meters. After 2 years, and in the year 2011, our second distillation unit was built, and our production capacity increased from the previous 30,000 to the current 55,000 barrels per day. With this production capacity, Lavan Refinery is ranked 9th amongst the Iranian refineries. A vacuum distillation unit was also built in the same year. After 2 years, and in 2013, our second catalytic reforming unit was built, and later on, and in 2016, in order to decrease our emissions, and reduce our environmental impact, our sulfur recovery unit was added to the refinery, and we started producing sulfur from the same year. And finally, in February 2022, our isomerization unit came into full operation, and our gasoline production increased by 50%. Currently, the refinery's gasoline production is about 3 million liters per day. In the next section, I will give a brief update on the Lavan refinery's current products. As many of you may already know, the gasoline, gas oil, and fuel oil, which is produced by almost all Iranian refineries, is currently delivered to the National Iranian Oil Refining and Distribution Company. And the sales and distribution of these products is currently depends entirely on their general sales policy. And Lavan Refinery is no exception. In addition to these three products, Lavan Refinery also produces naphtha, LPG, and sulfur. These three products are currently available for export. I have to note that the LPG has been recently added to the list of our current available products for export because of the changes of the policies of the NIRDC. In the next couple of slides, I will give some more details about the sales of these three last products. The main product which we have available for export is our naphtha. This product is sold in 32,000 metric ton batches every 2 months in the Iranian energy exchange market with FOB Lavan Island delivery terms. Iranian and foreign companies can participate in our tenders and buy this product. MR-sized ships can be used for the loading of our naphtha. And the sulfur content of our naphtha is less than 20 ppm and the RON of less than 60. The next product, which has been recently added, as I just noted, is the LPG. With the current production level, the sales of this product is about 3,500 tons, almost consistently every 60 days, and the sales of this product is done in the Iranian energy exchange market with FOB Lavan Island delivery terms, same as our naphtha. All Iranian and foreign companies can participate in our tenders and buy our LPG. With our jetty restriction, only ships with up to 5,000 metric tons can be used for loading our product, and the propane and butane ratio of our LPG varies depending on the season. The third and the last product, which we currently have available for export, is our sulfur. This product is sold in 1,700 tons every 2 months in the Iranian Mercantile Exchange website with FOB Lavan delivery term. Same as the last two, this one, all Iranian and foreign companies can participate in our tenders for buying this product. Our sulfur comes in granular shape, but from time to time, and by maintaining the same characteristics, we also sell them in powder shapes. These are packed in 1-ton jumbo bags, and because of the jetty restrictions and the fact that they cannot be containerized in Lavan, they are mainly transported to Bandar Abbas for export. In the next section, and the last section, I will give a brief update on the progress that we have made on our future upcoming projects. The loop cut and the bitumen units are the main two units that we have been focusing on in the last couple of months, and we have made the most progress in these two projects. The feasibility studies of these two have already been finished, and we are currently in the basic design phase. Based on our studies, we are projecting on producing around 300,000 metric tons of heavy and light loop cut and about 230,000 metric tons of bitumen on a yearly basis, and we hope that these products will be available for export for mid-2024. I must mention that since we are in our initial design phase, we are currently seeking to collaborate with reputable international companies currently operating in producing and the sales of various grades of bitumen. The next project which we currently have available on our list is the Solvents units. I have to note that this project is still in its feasibility study phase, but from the current studies, we are projecting on producing about 3,300,000 metric tons of various grades of solvents from the year 2025. The fourth and the last project that we have available is our 150,000 barrels per day petrol refinery. With the current new initiative of the Iranian government, in order to increase the petrol refining capacity of Iran, this project has been recently added to our list, and we are hoping in coming this project into operation in the upcoming years. It has been great to be here, and I am available for any further information, or if you need any further assistance, I can give you information related to our products or our future investment opportunities. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, Mr.